Hi, I'm Dr. AJ. I'm the founder and lead trainer at White Dog First Aid, and this is the latest in a series of interviews with people who are experts in some aspect of health and well-being. And just so you're aware, the full interview is free for White Dog members, so you can either join via the website, or if you train with White Dog, then you get free membership for the duration of your certification. And for our winter newsletter this year, we are very pleased to be joined by not the Grinch. She's keen to point out, although I've gone full festive with the jumper and with the Christmas mug, Lucy couldn't find her jumper. But this is Lucy, founder and nutritionist with Lutrition. So hello, Lucy.
Hello, AJ. And yes, I promise I am not the Grinch. I love Christmas, so this is very unlike me. So yeah, thank you for introducing me. So I'll just explain a little bit more. So I am a registered nutritionist and I graduated back in 2021 with a first class degree in nutrition. It is something you can go and study. And then when I finished graduating, I went on to study to become a level 3 PT as well, because I think that we have to look at health and well-being in a very holistic way. We can't just focus on one aspect and forget the rest. So I like to combine my nutrition and exercise knowledge together to help people. And in terms of the work that I do to help people with their nutrition and their lifestyle, I have a few different roles that I play. So one of those is that I work one-to-one with people. And in particular, a lot of the areas that I help people with are things like supporting with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes. But also for me, a really big part of my work is supporting women going through the menopause transition, and particularly on areas such as weight loss that really affects things like self-confidence and self-esteem. I also go into workplaces and will support their wellbeing schemes, whether that is delivering lunch and learn sessions or offering one-to-one appointments with their team members to bridge that gap between not being able to access a nutritionist on a private basis and struggling to get an appointment through the NHS with a dietitian or nutritionist. And then the last thing that I do, if that wasn't enough, is I offer a bit of nutrition consultancy to places like food companies and organizations, reviewing products, ingredients, menus, and any claims that they want to put out there.
Excellent. And it's really interesting because, like I say, it's quite a broad thing. We can't really separate out physical and mental health. They are definitely connected. And diet, nutrition, physical health, it's a very holistic approach to well-being, which is very important and has a big impact. Like I say, we're working with people with type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, these sorts of things. And certainly last time when I was talking to Jonathan Pitton, these are sorts of things that he's very keen to help individuals and companies to get on top of, because it has such a long-term effect on health over the years. But it's interesting that you work with individuals and companies, because generally I work with companies, but the benefits work on an individual level as well. So especially with things like first aid, people normally learn first aid through the company because they've been told they've got to learn first aid. But there was a statistic that the British Heart Foundation put out a few months ago, which said that when it comes to doing CPR, out of hospital cardiac arrests, 80% of them happen in the home. So God forbid, but if you do have to do CPR, chances are you will know the person and probably care about the person. So yeah, it's still staggering that not as many people know it as I think probably do. I did a course just yesterday, and out of 7 people, I think 3 of them said they'd never done a first aid course before, and I was like, wow. But there you go. When you do it, you kind of assume everybody does it and everybody knows it, but lots and lots of people don't. So yeah, there's certainly a need for what I do. Definitely a need for what you do. So yeah, really looking forward to our chat today. So thank you for giving up some of your time.
No, thank you very much for having me. I can't wait.